I want to say Hilda's gonna beat out Bernie. I feel like a lot of the Marianne fans and like Golden Deer fans are gonna rally behind Hilda. I would like to see Adult Tiki, but I'd be fine with Hilda too. And then males, it's obviously gonna be Chrom, but like I can see Felix and maybe Male Byleth. If they do both Byleths, I'm gonna be pissed, even though I'm voting for one of them. Alright, hello, my name is Adult Tiki, and today we'll be taking a look at the Choose Your Legend 6 midterm, quote-unquote, midterm results. Now, I noticed that there's quite a number of surprises with this Choose Your Legends, not only with just the results so far, but just, I guess, how they were announcing said results. It was a bit weird. For those who don't know, Choose Your Legends is a way for the Fire Emblem community to vote for their favorite heroes, and the top two, male and female, they get a special addition to heroes where they got OP stats and OP moves and everything, and like it's a yearly tradition, and it's a good way to get people to like rally behind the characters and everything. And of course it causes a lot of controversies because, oh, I don't want this character to win and everything, blah 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 blah. But this one was a bit weird because they've never given us, I guess, a hint for who was in the lead on day one. They've never done that. And then technically this is day 5 of 7 for voting, and only now are they giving the quote-unquote midterm results. I mean, I guess that's 50% in Japanese terms, whatever. But there's a number of surprises here, and I would like to, I guess, go over the characters and where they're ranking, I guess where their popularity comes from, and just, I guess, my thoughts on the character to, I don't know, it's just fun discussion because this is unprecedented. I am quite surprised with the number of these votes and such. But we'll start with the males section because that is the most competitive. Everybody and their mother knew this was going to happen. Chrom is currently in first place. Now, Chrom, very popular character. He's the face of, I guess, Awakening, the game that saved the franchise. Everybody knows that. And the fact that he got sniffed out by Gatekeeper last year made a lot of Chrom and Awakening fans very upset. So, of course, people are going to rally for him. And very obviously, the guy got first place. It is also Awakening's 10-year anniversary. Binding Blade and Guidance, too. But, those are Japanese exclusive. But Chrom is very obviously in first. And I honestly do not see him changing position. Like, I confidently see that Chrom is gonna win, like, overall. He's gonna get the most votes, like, in both categories. Like, he's gonna, like, break it. I feel very confident about that. But second place, I'm not very good with my predictions. I felt pretty confident that Three Houses was gonna, like, give Chrom a run for his money. Obviously, they're gonna lose, but I thought they would give Chrom the most competition. But it's Seliph in second place here. Look at this, dude! I did not see that coming. I thought Felix and Male Byleth was gonna be Chrom's number one enemies. You know, he lost to Gatekeeper, so of course he's gonna hate the Three Houses. But like, Seliph got second place, and like that's amazing. The fact that he beat out like these powerhouses like Felix, Byleth, and Soren, even Robin too. That is absolutely crazy to me. Personally, I like Sigurd like leagues ahead more than Seliph, which I think is a bit disappointing because Sigurd is all the way down here in 8th. But Seliph takes second place. It kind of makes sense with like Fire Emblem where, you know, the dad gives his son all his hopes and dreams and powers and stuff. You know, it kind of goes with the story of not only genealogy, but Fire Emblem as a whole. So to see Seliph like placed above all these other characters is just phenomenal. I don't like Seliph too much, like he's kind of a boring character, but this, in a way, to me, it's like, it's telling, I guess, that the Western audience, they want a genealogy remake, you know? We like genealogy, like the fact that both these characters are like in the top 10, and Seliph has a very high potential to get, to win, that is absolutely insane. I personally, I would like Soren and Chrom to take the lead, but like I like to push the notion that I'm happy that other people are happy. So if Seliph can win, I'm all for it, dude. It could potentially lead to, like, you know, that genealogy remake that we really, really want. Third place is Felix, and I thought, like, I don't know, like, there's so many people who say Felix is, like, the greatest character other than the Lords from Three Houses, and I'm surprised, like, he's losing, not lost. It's not set in stone yet that Felix is losing to Seliph. It's astounding to me. Like, I would argue he's the most popular character after the Lords, and he still hasn't won yet, and it's crazy to me. Like, he's the typical tsundere, and everybody loves a tsundere, and he is fighting for that second place spot. But we'll just have to see where it happens in the finals. Next up is Soren. I keep saying it. I love Soren, but I really don't see him winning Choose Your Legends until they actually do like a Path of Radiance remake, or like I guess all the competition gets thrown out the window. Because Soren is just such a phenomenal character. It's Ike's quote-unquote boyfriend. I don't know if you want to push that ship, but he's just such a great character. He's moody, just like Felix, but like there's a reasoning for why, because like he had such a shitty past, and like he doesn't trust people, and like he just kind of pushes the whole notion of like being a really smart tactician and like being the brains behind the army, just like Robin. Robin is actually the highest ranking, yes he is, he's the highest ranking avatar, which I think is nice. I actually like Robin much more than Byleth and Chrom, and don't even get me started on Chris. But Robin, like, usually with tradition, it's that Robin tends to trail just behind Chrom. I think Chrom got like 6th or something one year, and then Robin got 7th, and then another year Chrom got 5th, and of course Robin got 6th. Like, he's obviously not as popular as the man himself, but it's nice to see that people are still rallying behind Robin too. Because I do think he's far and beyond the best avatar. I actually kind of like Robin, even though most avatars don't really have a personality. Byleth! Because I don't know, I had so much confidence that Three Houses would just decimate the competition, because it's been happening for more or less 2 years. Like, Choose Your Legend 4, it was an absolute sweep with the Lords and of course Lysithea. And then last year we got Marianne and Gatekeeper. And of course there's like some more popular characters on the female side, which we'll get to eventually, but the fact that Byleth isn't even top 5 is really, really surprising. Like, I think for the most part, Soren and Seliph's placement is like really, really, really surprised me. I don't know anything about Yuri. I haven't played the DLC just yet. I do want to finish every route first, and I'm currently on chapter 21 of the Golden Deer, my last route. So when I finish that, I will play the DLC, and we'll see what makes Yuri so cool. You know, I always thought it was a chick, but it's apparently a dude. And I already mentioned what Sigurd is like. Sigurd's just like, he's probably the most powerful lord out of all the games. Like, he's just so broken. I think he's way cooler than Seliph. Seliph is kind of boring to me. Like, Seliph's entire character arc is that I must redeem my dad. And Sigurd's like, he's just like, let me just deal with the fact that shit is always hitting the fan. Like, I just love Sigurd so much. And it's a bit surprising to see Seliph is leagues ahead more popular than him. But we'll keep going on. Sylvain, love him. Typical skirt chaser, but like his personality and like his actual like deep thoughts and such is so good. I love Sylvain. He doesn't have his base form yet. But I would love to see it. And he also is in the Hall of Forms currently, and I'm tempted to use up my Forma, but Sylvain's a great character. I'm happy that he's in the top 10, which of course also kind of goes hand in hand with Felix, because Felix doesn't have his base form ult either. I expect their base ults to come very soon, because I am a Blue Lions Team Blue Lions. And of course we got Alphonse, which I have nothing to say about because I don't give a shit about heroes. But yeah, it's a pretty cool list. Like, it's just, you got like a couple like staples, like you know, you got Takumi, you got Black Knight and Ashe, Reinhardt, and everything else is kind of like the same more or less. Nothing too crazy from the 11 to 20, but just a lot of these like older characters, I guess, really, really blew my mind. And I think it's interesting to note, because again, I really thought Three Houses would take the lead, but that's not the case, dude. Tiki, like, I felt so confident that Chrom would win males, like, by far, and I'm still with that notion. And I thought Female Byleth would take the lead, but just the fact that Tiki has overtaken her. Like I don't see Chrom losing his first spot, and I don't see Tiki losing her top spot either. Like it's just the fact that she's beating Female Byleth, like the avatar goddess with her big boobaroos. It's really, really surprising. A lot of people said like Tiki wasn't gonna be like a contender for the top spot because she got top 8, but a lot of people said like it's a vocal minority. That's not the case, boys, dude. People really want Adult Tiki. She her adult form has been completely ignored for like years. Like the last alt we got for her was for the summer one. I think came out in 2017, maybe 2018, but like that was a while ago. And if IS isn't gonna give us an Adult Tiki alt, we're gonna get it ourselves. I'm very happy if the female category like doesn't change, which could happen. I'd be fine with this. I really like Adult Tiki, and I really like Female Byleth because I'm a horny motherfucker. So if this doesn't change, I'll be fine with it. I kind of want Seliph to drop, but like again, okay, the notion is we're happy for other people to be happy, right? I think it's fitting. Like this is the best opportunity for Tiki to win. Like just. It could be astounding. Like we could get like the Brave alt, and then we could also get like maybe other kinds of alts too down the road, since the voice actress is gonna be there anyway, and people want her here. It makes a lot of sense, and I'm really happy that she very well might as well win, because like just I didn't see Female Byleth dropping from anywhere but first, and the fact that she's down here in second, really surprising. Third place is Bernadetta, and I think that's where people say like Adult Tiki has a vocal minority. Bernadetta's fan has a very loud community. I do like Bernadetta. I do think she's somewhat overrated. I like her. Let me get that straight. Like I do like her. I think she's very funny. I don't really like the fact that her anxiety is taken as more of a joke rather than like taken seriously, like Marianne's depression. But other than that, Bernie's pretty cool. I like her. She's one of my. She's on the the higher half of the Three Houses cast. Like she's like an A tier character for me. I really like her. I think she's so funny. I thought she was gonna be annoying, but like I really liked her when I played Crimson Rose. She stood out for me. She's a really good unit too, and I can kind of see her beating out Byleth because I know how aggressive Bernie fans can be. Like. I'm pretty sure she gets top 5 ever since like Three Houses was announced. So this could be her year. I was kind of surprised that Chrom beat out Hilda. Again, I don't really like Chrom. I think it's just a shitty character. She's pretty cute. Like I think that's the only thing going for her. But the fact that she beat out Hilda, who I thought was going to be the running for second place. Like my thoughts for the female side was going to be Byleth for first, and then Hilda for second, maybe Bernadetta. But like, I'm surprised. Like, I think 5th is a nice spot for her right now, and I do see people still rallying for her because I know a lot of people love Marianne. So I know a lot of Marianne fans are gonna like jump ship, to Hilda's side, and there has been a very long running running trend of just the Golden Deer girls winning. We got Lysithia. Then we got Marianne. It seems like Hilda should have been the next one. Okay, let me say this now. If Hilda gets like her Choose Your Legends alt, her Brave alt, I'm done with Golden Deer, okay? I do not want Leonie to win. We're done with this Golden Deer trend, please. I want to get some of the other characters too. Like I would easily choose like almost every other character over Leonie. I don't like Leonie. I'm pretty open about that. And then we got Azura. Again, I don't remember much from Fates. I still need to play Conquest, which I do have. And, I mean, for a Fates character, Azura is obviously one of the better ones, because she's just, I'm mysterious and I dance and everything. I'm not too fond for her, but I know there's quite a number of people who were rallying for her, which I can respect. If you like Fates, you like Fates. And I know a lot of the Fates Royals in particular are very popular. And then, of course, we got Female Robin, who I have said enough about her. Dorothea. I think someone said, like, Dorothea is, like, the least popular Black Eagles female. Is that right? How many Black Eagle females are there? I don't remember. But, obviously, Bernie is much more popular. And, Dude, why can I not remember? Is there any other female Black Eagles members? Edelgard. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Dorothy is, I guess, the least popular one, which makes sense, but she has a hat. She got big tits. I'm not too fond of her personality. I mean, I like her personality, but I'm not crazy about her personality. And I think it's fine that she got top 8. Anna is a bit surprising too, because a lot of people wanted Anna to get an alt. So that's why she got, like, I think 3rd or 4th place a couple years ago. And, you know, we gotten a couple Anna alts since then, but it's quite a bit surprising that she still managed to get top 10 nonetheless. And then, of course, we got Tharja. Tharja's been, like, up there. Like, she's been up and down throughout the rankings and such. I think she's been in the top 10 a number of times beforehand. And, again, Awakening Love is really, really, really turning heels right now. So, it makes sense that Tharja would, of course, get top 10. And then we got the 11 to 20. I am kind of offended, okay? Like, you guys are bitching that Dorothea is the least popular Black Eagles female. Where the fuck is Mercedes? Huh? Ingrid at 16? Really? Ingrid over Annette and Mercedes. Really? That's surprising. I think Ingrid is far beyond, like, the worst Blue Lines girl. Like, it just... I mean, I love Mercedes, I love Annette. I think Ingrid's kind of boring, and she's racist. But the fact that she's beating out both my girls is a little bit upsetting. Oh, Petra! Okay, what are you guys talking about? Dorothea's not the least popular Black Eagles, it's Petra. But yeah, these are some pretty good rankings too. I know a lot of people were rallying for Alencia. Nino always ranks high. Mia's pretty cool. And Sita up here in 17th is pretty interesting too. Of course, here's the heroes representative, which we always get, at least in the top 20. But I am thoroughly surprised throughout a lot of these rankings. In my personal opinion, which I'm not good with predictions, I think Chrom is gonna stay in first place. I feel very confident about that. I can kind of see, like, there being a serious competition with these three. Like, I don't know, Seliph is such a surprise to me, and, like, I don't think anybody saw Seliph being, like people thought Seliph would get top 5, no problem, but, like, 2nd place? That is crazy. I do think there might be an upset with these three. Like, any of these three could get 2nd place with the next remaining 2 days, but I wouldn't be surprised if Seliph still stays in the same spot. I'm still gonna bet my money on Felix. I do think Felix could overtake Seliph, but I am pretty confident with Chrom. For the females, I might say the same thing. I mean, Tiki's not going to change. If she's able to beat Byleth, I really don't see her at least losing. She's at least going to stay within the top 2. But, like, I can see a lot of people still continuing to rally behind Female Byleth and Bernadetta. Because, like, this 3 spot, like, there's going to be... I don't see any of these 3 dropping below 3rd place. Like, this order might change, but, like, these 3 have the most competition. So that's what I would say. All right, that was a lot longer than I expected. I just wanted to hear your guys' thoughts and make some discussion and such about what you guys think. And, who, of course, you're rallying for. Like I said in yesterday's summary video, I am voting for Female Byleth because Ho's mad. I will continue to vote for Female Byleth for my last 2 days. For the alt account, I just spent a vote on Mercedes. But I don't know who I'm going to vote for the other 2 days. Maybe Black Knight. I really like Black Knight. And then my last day, I might have to choose someone, like, weird. Someone who I want to be in the game. I don't know. Maybe Athos. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I do believe there's going to be a Fate channel very soon. So that's probably, like, the most you'll get from me. Unfortunately, my shitpost video wasn't completed in time, especially not for the midterm results, and it's aged very poorly. The shitpost was essentially going to be Chrom versus 3 Houses, but 3 Houses did much poorer than I expected. I might still, like, complete it to see, like, just have it done, because I got like 50% through, and I haven't touched it in 3 days because of my back injury. But I don't know, it aged pretty poorly now. But nonetheless, we'll see what we would do. Okay. That should wrap it up. We're 20 minutes in. I love you all. Have a very good day. And as usual, best of luck to who you're voting for. And dude, like seriously, like if your guy doesn't win, like just please be happy for other people. Like I think that's the notion we need to keep pushing for these competitions, I guess, or even like just Nintendo-based things. Bye-bye.